Okay team, so tonight you're going to be doing the crescent kick. Have lots of fun, do your thing. Just bear in mind with the fitness tonight, and then we've got skipping, the weights, and the abs. They're 3-minute rounds, but you've got 2 3-minute rounds of skipping and 2 3-minute rounds of weights, as well as 1 3-minute round of abs. So it's a little bit more than last week, but do your best, go through it. Obviously, if you've got no weights, it's 50-50-50 for you. Enjoy, we'll see you soon. Okay team, so an explanation of how we're going to do the barbell sets, okay? My barbell sets are designed to 1, get you lean, 2, build muscle, 3, help you be explosive in the martial arts. So, what could you use? You could use standard dumbbells, if you really want, up to you, I don't mind. You could use plates, 1 plate, 2 plates, up to you. You could use medicine ball, you could even use kettlebell. Today, or my preference, because I have a barbell, I like to weigh it around about 20 kilos, meaning my barbell's 10, 2 lots of 5, and that's it. Me and this sucker could do so much. All right? I'm not looking to be a bodybuilder, I'm looking to be a martial artist. So explosive stuff. Grab one of these, and when you go through the barbell set, I'll show you how to use it. That's it, team. Keeping a regular pace. Make sure your wrists are turning the rope, not your arms. It's all in the wrists. So we can do different rhythms. Some of you can see it real good, some of you can't. Don't worry, you'll learn it. Skipping is excellent for your cardiovascular. 10 minutes of skipping is like 30 minutes of jogging. So, skipping is an important element. What else does skipping do? It helps you reduce body fat. Absolutely. Yes. Reduces rhythm in the martial arts. Yes. Keep it going, team. If you're struggling to do it with the rope, you are welcome to do it without. We're getting used to moving the feet, keeping on the toes. As you can see, I'm doing a regular dance step. Stepping from side to side. If you want to do 2 feet together like that, you can. Or, once you've got the rhythm, you can start switching it up. You can start lifting up your knees, doing all kinds of crazy techniques. But for the moment, fundamentals. Just 3 minutes. Eventually you can build yourself up. 10 minutes. Yeah. But for now, it's a fundamental. Skipping 3 minutes. We are 1.5 minutes in. We are halfway through. Yeah. You're lucky enough to meet up with me in Thailand. Go on tour. We do some training in the training camp. Skipping ropes are a lot bigger. They are cool. So getting the fundamentals right now is key. That's it, team. So this is round number 1. We are 1 minute more to go. Keep breathing, keep working, keep hard. If the rope ever stops, keep moving your feet. That's the key. Don't just stand still. Promised land is in sight. That's it. 30 seconds left. That is all. And then we can get our 30-second water break and move on to the next section. Keep it going, team. Nearly there. 10 more seconds. You can do it. Keep it going. Train hard. Rest easy. And that is time. Okay team, so we're going to deadlift. Bend your knees slightly, push your hips back. And when you come forward, squeeze through your glutes. When I change the angle, you should see my butt going backwards, not down. That's it, so we change the angle to see my butt. Just so that you can see my butt is going backwards towards the wall and not down. I am not squatting. Good, so you can see from that angle the difference. Going back to the front. Excellent. So we're now going to move into a row. So push your bum out and bring the bar up just beneath your chest plate to your stomach. Notice my elbows from the side, on the side angle, is going behind my back, so my shoulder blades are touching. We are rowing. The opposite of doing a chest press is a row. Really important to get the balance. A few more seconds and we're going to go into a easy peasy stuff, bicep curl. So change your hand position, keep the elbows in, you roll up and down. The key to this, good technique, and just repetition. Get as many done as possible in the time frame. Keep breathing, keep working. Yes, yes, yes. Keep going. That's it. That's it, we're nearly there. Good. A few more seconds. And time. So switch, put your thumbs close together. You're gonna bring the bar up, all the way up to your chin. That's it, like this. Good. That's it. Keep your back as straight as possible. Bend your knees slightly to keep your core and your balance that you need. Make sure there's no injuries. Keep going, team. Nearly there. This upright row. And we're going to switch your hand position to shoulder press. So from this position, for a military press, from my chest up and back down. That's it. Try to pump out as many as you can. Try and get into your beast mode once you get to set knee. That's it. Keep your back straight. Bend your knees. That's it. We're nearly there. Got 10 more seconds. Yes, yes, yes. That's it. That's it. And then we're going to finish off the last exercise in this barbell set. Your squat. So put the bar onto your neck or shoulder blades. Squat as low as you can and back up. This is one variation. I actually prefer doing a squat without the weights and get my bum all the way to the ground. Notice in this instance my knees are pointed out, my toes are pointed out. This isn't the best form for a squat, but it's keeping me safe. Nearly there. 10 more seconds. Keep your back as straight as possible. Drive out through your legs. A few more seconds. That's it. Barbell set. Done. And time. Team, okay, let's do it. So skip. This is round number 2. That's it. This is a promised land skip. This is the one that takes you all the way up. So keep with it. Get to a point where you're comfortable and you enjoy skipping. Yeah. Keep breathing. Keep working. That's it. Keep it going. Remember, you move the rope from your wrist, let's say. Keep light on those toes. That's it. 2 minutes left. going, team. We're going to pass that halfway point. This is the last skip of the day. Always finish strong. Finishing strong means keep as consistent as possible. That's it. Hard work done. That's it. We've got 1 minute left. That's great news. That is all. That's it. The last skip of the day. That's it. 30 seconds left. The more stronger you get at this, the easier it becomes. And then what you want to be doing is sprinting. And I'm going to do that today with you for the last 10 seconds. But when you get stronger, that's the last 30 seconds, you go all the way. The last 10 seconds coming up, we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to sprint. Faster the rope, faster the legs, lift those knees, keep working. Always finish strong. We still got it. That's right, baby. Right here, and time. We still have, boom, got it. Get some water. Let's move on to the next round. Okay, let's start. So from here, easy peasy. We're gonna deadlift. We know what to do. Let's make it happen. That's it. Push that bum back. Squeeze through your glutes on the way forward. Let's finish this up. We're gonna go all the way home. That's it. Make sure your back doesn't curve. Just pushing the bum back. Squeezing through your glutes when you come forward. And you're thrusting into someone. That's it. We're gonna switch now. We're gonna go into a row. So I change my grip. Keep my bum pushed out, I pull that bar up to the upper part of my stomach, making sure my elbows are passing my back so my shoulder blades are still touching. That's it, team. Keep it consistent. When you get into beast mode, just bang it out like all the way. That's it. You can breathe with it, the same as you're doing a punch and a kick, like shh, shh, shh. Your choice. From here, what we're gonna do, you know what to do, bicep curl. Get his arms straight, elbows tucked in, all the way up and down. And remember, when you get to the top, it's a rest. So don't get all the way to the top. Enough. So you're working that bicep. Go all the way to the bottom. Really important to work the full bicep. Don't cheat. Keep those elbows in the same place. Resting against your rib cage. That's it. 10 seconds. That's it. And if it's too easy, make sure the weight is higher next time. Yes. Yes, upright row coming up. So thumbs here. Up, yes. Up, yes. Up, yes. Keep going. Up, yes. Up. When you're tired, you want to stop. Don't push yourself. Train yourself physically and mentally to always finish strong. 10 seconds. Yes, yes, yes. Ah. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And time, upright, straight into military press. That's it. From the chest up, back straight. You have a slight bend of the knees if you want. Burn, that's it. Burn, that's it. Push, push. That's it. 10 seconds. Drive, team. Drive, team. Drive. And switch. Squat. Let's go. So your bars rest on the trapeziums. Come back up. Drive and squeeze. Yes. Get your back straight. That's it. That's it, nearly there, team. Finish strong. And a few more seconds. That is time. Barbell set number 1 is over. Well done for you in round 2. Arms straight, roll your shoulders up. Keep your head in the same position, we are crunching team. So my shoulders come off the floor, but my back stays on the floor. It's just my upper abs, we are crunching. It's a nice basic and important one to develop. That's it, especially around the solar plex. I'm going to condition that. It's a weakness in your armory if it's not strong. It should be strong as standard. We're going to pulse, we're going to come all the way up and roll back. Nice and basic. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep it going. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to touch the opposite leg when we come up, so lift your leg up and touch. Come up and touch. Come up and touch. Come up and touch. Come up and touch. And touch. And touch. Keep going. And touch. That's it. And touch. Keep going, team. Now what we're going to do is windscreen wipe. Hands out, feet up, just fall to one side, keep shoulders on the floor, and then fall to the other side. That's it. So your obliques are working now. The straighter you keep the legs, better. If you can lift your hips in between like this, even better. But for today, nice and simple. Side to side windscreen wipe. Good. That's it. And time. Feet down. Touch your heels. Turn ankles or heel taps. Notice my neck and my head is off the floor. The more speed I generate, better. If you want it harder, go to the opposite angle. These are your obliques we're attacking. Keep working. A few more seconds. Now we're going to attack the lower abs. This is really important we hit this area. So from here, arms are out, feet together, I'm going to circle and go around the world. That's it. Keep going, team. Keep going. When we go one direction, we've got to switch to the other. We're ready to switch now. Let's go the other way. That's it. Good. Keep hitting. Keep working. Promise lands in sight. Only a few more seconds. Yes, yes, yes. And time. Excellent work, team. Well done. Yes, team. So tonight we are going through advanced technique number 11. We've done 10 different things, now we're at number 11. What about the crescent? The crescent kick, okay? So I'm going to go through the positives of a crescent kick, the negatives, and pretty much that is it. In truth, it shouldn't even take me that long to explain, because once you understand it, your choice and options of using it is entirely up to you. So moving forward, so that we're clear, a crescent kick. From your position of your chamber, your knee has to come across your center line to allow you to hit the target with your toes facing up. You're going to go through the target, so if the center line is here, my foot wants to hit it but go through it. You can say an inch, but that's a punch. But with a kick like a crescent kick, I start here, my leg goes through that line by about that much and then back. By going like that, side to side, very fast and relaxed, is very much a Japanese style type crescent kick. Okay? This type of crescent kick was designed thousands of years ago and was really designed for taking the knife out of the hand. If you hit the inside of the wrist, you hit it sharp enough, and someone's got a knife, there's a possibility you can get the knife out of the person's hand. Now, we have to consider this in today's age because, first of all, if you see a knife, would you practice enough diligently to think, right, crescent kick is the safest technique? We all know that there are 1, you can run, 2, there are other techniques, and 3, past all of that, the crescent kick was never practiced the way like it is nowadays. Back then, when you practice martial arts daily, think of the samurai for example, they would eat, sleep, breathe martial arts. Martial arts isn't just physical, it's the lifestyle. So when we get back to if we're talking about the crescent kick itself, you can see how it was applied back then, but in today's world, in my opinion, so still going through the differences of them. Okay, you've got the Japanese style, which is a in and out, which we know. A Chinese style is more of a circle. So we're going to come up, we're going to do a full circle and come down. Looseness of the hips. Now, I'm showing you outside crescent kicks. You've got inside crescent kicks. You'll see this more in a Chinese style. Why? Because they use it to block with. If you look at traditional martial arts and they do all these lovely flowery movements, the crescent kick could block someone else's leg or block someone else's punch. It can go inside and outside, so you can be coming in this way to do it as well. You'll notice if you look at like the monks when they're stretching out, they'll lift up their legs and they'll be like, yes. This is a really good way of getting their hips nice and loose and the body moving in the correct direction when it comes to this particular type of kick. So here's what I think is a massive plus for a crescent kick. It's an excellent way of allowing your hips to get looser in a very foreign direction. Most people like to go across in life. You throw a football kick, boom, it's across. You going outwards, that's a challenge to your hips. So if you think about it, the crescent kick, regularly done, is a really good way of keeping the hips loose in general. So that is definitely the most important benefit. The negative, or the things that aren't so good about the crescent kick, in my opinion, which is just my opinion, I don't see it as a technique you would use in kickboxing, for example, because there's not enough power in it to do much damage. In kickboxing, the rules, you must kick above the waist. It could probably catch someone once in the face because it's an unusual technique to see, but in reality, it's not going to do that much. Well, I guess if you're really, really tired and you're getting to the end of the rounds in a fight and someone snaps a kick up there, it can be quite destructive. But in the beginning, I think there are a lot more other techniques that flow better that could be used. But each their own, that's my opinion. I personally think the crescent kick is excellent for hips, is excellent for someone that doesn't do martial arts. So if you had to train an actor or an actress how to do a spinning kick, that would be my first port of call, because your hips are facing upwards. So when you spin, just lift up your leg normal and then do your kick. So a spinning crescent kick is the easiest one. You can do that from my daughter. She's 7 years old. She could do that. She could do it when she was 5. She went, do this, do this, do this, lift up your leg. There you go. She didn't even know it was a spinning crescent. So that's essentially what it is. You don't have to change your hip position. You just lift your leg up. So the positives are hips. The other positives are it's easy to teach a beginner, and you probably see it quite a lot in the Matrix and stuff like that, or Matrix in the movies and stuff like that. It is in the Matrix actually. The only time I've seen a crescent kick where I can go was when Bruce Lee did it in the film, not Enter the Dragon, The Way of the Dragon. There's a fight scene at the end where he is playing with the person, he's standing at a distance, and he shuffles in and he flicks the guy's hand, because the guy is a traditional karate guy. He hits his hand, and that causes a tap reaction. So he hits it once, and they move back, and when he moves it again, he hits it, he then round kicks to the face. He does it so sharp, bearing in mind he had to slow it down for the camera. It's still so sharp, so beautiful to watch. You go, I can see how the crescent kick works there. But you have to think, those back in those days especially, something like karate and those traditional martial arts, they were based on the idea of people having weapons. You go do mixed martial arts, no one's holding a weapon, so it doesn't make sense. On the street, like I said, there are probably much more effective techniques to use to disable a knife, and past that, yeah, there's more effective techniques, full stop. It's just my opinion. I bet there's someone out there that loves crescent kicks and that's all they ever do, and it's highly effective to them. I just haven't seen it. It's, in my opinion, not the technique for all of that. So, recap. Positives are really, really good for your hips. Excellent if you're somebody trying to learn martial arts, simple for a beginner, or you want to learn how to do spinning kicks and stuff like that. Yeah, the crescent kick is, in that sense, is really good. The negatives. I don't think it's as practical as it could be in this day and age. 2,000 years ago, yes. Nowadays, but still worth doing for just being a complete martial artist. I mean, if you stood there every day and you stretched like this, that would hugely benefit you. Hugely. Maybe that's what you should do. Take the positives from what I've just said. Take the crescent kick and learn how to do it, and just constantly do it all the time, so it loosens up your hips and you get maximum benefit. And the other thing to consider, if you flex your toes forward and your leg is straight, is at most heaviest, is similar to an axe kick. An axe kick goes down, whereas crescent kick goes to the side. This is useful in jiu-jitsu when you do an omoplata, or when you you're learning how to use your guard. The legs need to go this way, strong. It might be like a spider guard. Anyway, food for thought, something to play with. That is my insight to crescent kick. I told you it wouldn't take too long. Hopefully it makes perfect sense to you. Very much worth doing to understand its movement. In my opinion, not a practical thing to use for defending yourself or in competition. For people that do street defense only, they might turn around and say to you, yes, use a crescent kick, but in my opinion, you watch a lot of, if you get around to watching and studying fights like I do, we hardly see anything like that. It's not an easy movement, plus the power isn't quite there. Could be used to stun the person, but in reality, as an everyday technique, it's not up there for me. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you all soon. Take care for now. Today it was all about the crescent kick. Oh, almost forgot. Things that you can practice whilst you're doing a crescent, for a crescent kick. Obviously, the standard crescent kick, bring your knee up across the center line and keep relaxing and whipping. Do this on a paddle pad, and then eventually you go back to the academy, use plastic knives. Definitely. Once you've got that, do your crescent kick the same way, but a full circle, and try to aim for your foot to hit in line with your face. So you're here, snap it, boom, and you're out. Then obviously practice the spin, boom, land. Then combinations, always. 1, 2, on the 3, keep turning, bang. Hands up, don't be like, ooh, boom, face. So jab, cross, hook, boom. Okay, like this, ooh, bang, don't do that. So, combination with the 1, 2, 3, combination with the hook, it's a simple crescent kick. In fact, if you're going for black belt and beyond, jump. Spinning crescent kick's the most easiest spinning kick of all of them to do when you're jumping, okay? So, I would think along those lines, don't overcomplicate it too much. That's where I'd start. Go for it.